Hi everybody, it's Holly. I got a message today from somebody that made a really valid point that they subscribed to me because I was talking about binge eating disorder and how to cope with it. But not everybody with binge eating disorder wants to lose weight because a lot of people with binge eating disorder use like purging or exercising or things like that to overcompensate or to compensate for the amount of calories that they ingested. And some people just they want to control their binge eating, but they're happy at their weight. So what that's completely valid. I do need to start making more binge eating videos. It's just really difficult for me to discuss it right now because I don't feel like I'm going through that. Um, but I have noticed that the common thread with almost every single person I have spoken to is that nobody takes them seriously when they say that they have binge eating disorder. Um, there was actually, it really made me mad. I saw this video on YouTube. It was a funny video of this doctor in Australia saying, "My patients always ask me how to lose weight, and there's only one secret: eat less." And he just repeated that over and over again. And I was just kind of annoyed by that somebody would make a video like that because it's not that easy. Everybody knows it's not that easy. If it were easy to put down, to just like shut off your brain and go back from what was going on during your binge, you wouldn't binge because you'd know how terrible it would make you feel. But I bet you every single one of you that subscribes to my channel because you have binge eating disorder, you know that it's difficult to even think in reality. You just get all the food, you get it in front of you, you eat it, and you don't realize that you're doing something bad until later on. And because it's a coping mechanism, that's all it is. It's a coping mechanism. And I have a really big problem with my family. Every single person on both sides of my family has had some problem with weight loss, um, hypothyroidism, things like that, in their lives. And I am the I am the biggest person in my family. I will come out and say that right now. Everybody, even if they are overweight, is smaller than me. I am the biggest person in my family. My dad just lost like almost 75 pounds in the past year, and I'm like so thrilled for him. But it's just it's really difficult to deal with comments sometimes that people around you make because they think it's really easy to just change your habits overnight, and it's not. um it's really it's frustrating because you go to an alcoholic and you say, "I'm here to support you to get over your problem." But a lot of people, unless they understand what's going on, say to binge eaters like, "Well, you should just stop eating." Like it's that easy, you know? But to me, I think binge eating disorder is almost as bad as alcoholism because you can avoid alcohol. Every person that's getting off alcohol, they know, don't touch it. Be completely sober. Don't do the whole "I'm going to have only one glass of wine" thing because that's going to lead to another. The problem with binge eaters is you can't say, "Don't eat food." Just don't eat food. Stay away from it. That way you're not tempted to eat it. It's the same exact thing. And what's difficult about this is you can't give up food. You have to eat food. You're around food 24/7. And you can't just get over it like that. And it is really frustrating when people deal with that. A lot of people also think it's not a real problem, that you're just not motivated, you're lazy, you just want to sit around and eat. And that's certainly not true. So you know what I've done, and I just recently, like yesterday, realized this because I had an incident at a bar where I was eating and somebody was looking at me. I explained this in one of my videos, but regardless, it made me feel really self-conscious and I had a panic attack. And then the next day I said, "You know what? I've been really good for the past week. I have been absolutely excellent. I haven't binged and I can't even remember the last time I binged. I am losing weight. I'm feeling good about myself. I'm not going to do this because it's going to make other people happy. I'm doing this because it's making me happy." And just because the people around you You know, there may be really supportive people in your life. Like, I am very, very blessed to, while I have people that just think it's a problem that I need to get over on my own, to have people that are actually supporting me with my problem. I'm very blessed to have that. Um, but the point is, when those people tell you, you know what, you should just stop eating, blah, 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 you're not doing it for them. You're not doing it to make them happy. You don't have to prove anything to them. You're doing it for yourself. And that's the biggest thing you need to realize. You are not doing this for anybody else. If you are doing this for somebody else, you're not gonna do it. I can tell you right now. If you're doing it to get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you're not gonna do it. You're doing it because you're tired of feeling the way that you feel. You're tired of spending so much money on food to binge on that it's I remember just like I signed up for a program called mint.com. It's a free program. It tracks like how you're spending your money and it'll put it into categories. Over 75% of the stuff I spent was at the Family Dollar getting junk food or other food places. So anyway, just saying, like, you're not doing this for anybody else but yourself, and if you are, you're going to fail because you don't have that drive in you. You're not going to do it unless you want to do it for yourself. So think about that. The next time that somebody says, you know what, you don't have a problem, just do it. Do it not to prove them wrong. Do it for yourself. And just think about it next time. Think about it in a completely different way. Because I understand people can be tough. But it's a whole new perspective. I realized that yesterday. It took me forever to realize I'm not doing this for anybody else but me. And no matter what anybody says, no matter how unsupportive people can be, that's fine. That's fine. You do it for you. You're not doing it for them. So I think on that note, now that I'm done with that rant, I'm going to start making like daily vlog videos. Nothing about anything, just about how I'm doing. Because I know a lot of people like following people's weight loss, and I know a lot of people that would actually benefit from my perspective of I want to lose weight and I have binge eating disorder. So I'm gonna start doing those videos. I gotta think of a really cool title for it. I do have stuff to do today, to talk about today because I have really weird experience with restricting food. So I'll be back. And oh, sorry. As always, if you want to subscribe, do it. And I comment below. I love hearing from you guys. Please send me any questions, any topics you want me to talk about. Send it my way because I really, really, really love dialogue with the community. That's part of why I started it. It's actually most of the reason why I started it, because I knew people could relate to each other, but it's really hard to find people in real life that relate to each other, so the internet's the greatest way to do that. But send me a message, ask me anything, tell me your experiences, whatever you want to do. I realized this, by the way. I'm just going to throw this in here. I burp a lot. I didn't realize this until I started making videos, because I'm always doing that and stuff, and I don't mean to be rude. I don't have, like, a problem. I just don't know what it is. So it's probably because I drink a lot of, like, liquid and stuff. But anyway, forgive me for that, and I'll see you guys later.